In this video, we are going to look at these things. In a good and better session, all health and safety procedures are being adhered to. If questioned, prisoners can explain very well why the procedures are required and why following the procedures is an employability skill. PPE, for example, is worn correctly by everyone that should be wearing it. Machines and equipment are being used correctly. Floors and other surfaces are safe for work. Safe working practices are understood and demonstrated by everyone. Risks are being managed effectively. Feedback. In a good and better session, feedback from the instructor to prisoners is very clear and precise. It ensures that prisoners have a really good understanding of things such as whether and how well they are performing regarding standards of work produced, demonstration of employability skills, and qualification progress. Session management. Good and better sessions are very well planned. The things that have to be achieved are very well planned in relation to the available resources, the numbers of prisoners attending, the abilities and circumstances of the prisoners attending, and the time and other constraints. Sessions start promptly and prisoners are very quickly engaged in their work tasks. Sessions conclude in a very structured manner with limited standing about. Now pause the video. Take the time to think about what you've just seen and heard. If appropriate, make notes or produce a mind map. Work organisation. In a good and better session, work products and or raw materials are very well organised to ensure good workflow. Work processes are organised very efficiently and effectively. Best use is made of the work area to facilitate effective working and consequently the achievement of production targets. Relevant and appropriately stretching work targets are agreed with each prisoner. Qualifications. Good and better sessions are ones where, if prisoners are undertaking qualifications, what is being done has not been fitted in as an afterthought. Prisoners are given ample opportunities and sufficient time in sessions to generate evidence and or complete learning tasks and assessments. The consequence of this is that they make good progress to achieving the qualifications they are undertaking. Relevant and appropriately stretching learning targets are agreed for the session with each prisoner. Standards of work. In a good and better session, the quality of work produced is of a high standard. It is very consistent with the specifications for the work being undertaken. The quality of the work also reflects the capability of the prisoners involved. Prisoners complete work tasks to the standards required within realistic timescales. Time once again to pause the video. Take the time to think about what you have just seen and heard. If appropriate, make notes or produce a mind map. Security. Good and better sessions are ones where there is very effective behaviour management. All procedures including prisoner entry and exit and the distribution, collection of tools are conducted very efficiently and according to prison rules and requirements. Employability skills. In a good and better session, prisoners are consistently given the opportunity and encouraged to demonstrate employability skills. Skills such as following instructions, working effectively as a part of a team, taking the initiative when it is appropriate to do so. Prisoners also get regular opportunities to demonstrate that they can take responsibility for activities, achieve targets, solve problems, be resilient and persistent in completing work tasks. Prisoners also demonstrate a very positive mental attitude to work and good self-awareness. Instructor support and learning. Good and better sessions are ones where demonstrations, explanations and responses to questions are very effective in helping prisoners to understand what they need to do and how well in sessions. Individuals with weak literacy and numeracy are given good support. The instructor has a good understanding of which prisoners have safeguarding issues and what needs to be done to protect them. Where possible, prisoners are given tasks which stretch and challenge them according to their abilities. Instruction ensures that prisoners have a very clear understanding of what is required of them in relation to the task they are engaged in. Take the opportunity now to pause the video. Take that time to think about what you have just seen and heard. Session documentation. In a good and better session, administrative documentation, including registers, are completely up to date and accurate. Documentation used in the session to assist prisoners communicates very concisely and precisely what they need to know and is free from spelling, punctuation and grammar errors. Mentor use and effectiveness. Good and better sessions are ones where the mentor understands precisely what he or she must do, provides very effective support to those who need it, assists very effectively with session organisation. What you have seen and heard describes typical characteristics of good and better sessions. Take some time to think about this and how it relates to the sessions that you have observed, formally or otherwise.